What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna jump in here and kind of do a difficult video here. Um, I was fairly recently asked to do a commission build that started out to be just a mild body work job, fixing a chip spot in a lower rocker panel and doing a paint job. No problem, really. Um, I felt like it was a fair deal that we came up with, and there was some stipulations that came with that stuff, but that that little paint job ended up turning into me going ahead and build the vehicle. And I had reservations about it, but I agreed to do the build. But this person never offered anything else for the extra work, the extra time, um, any of the stuff that comes along with an entire build. And then there was also stipulations on keeping it secret, not letting anybody know about it. Um, and for me to build this thing to where it did not look like I built it. Well, the vehicle in front of you right at this moment, I didn't build this. Didn't have a thing to do with building this vehicle. And honestly, ever since I got it, I've wanted to tear it apart and rebuild it. I used to do a lot of that. The I have traded off almost every model build that I have done that does not look like I did it. I've built stuff that just for fun, kind of like a slump buster type deal, and this little midget car here is what happens when I do that. It was just fun, just something to do. In my opinion, it does not look like I built this thing. I know this was built a long time ago before I knew a lot of the stuff that I know now, and before I started doing all kinds of stuff. It doesn't, to me, look like I built it. Uh, the this adventure with dealing with another commission build ended up going bad, to say the least. Um, I was sent a picture of a real one-to-one car, the style wanted to build. This person wanted this car to be built as, and I was all in. I loved the style of the car, or the style of the build the car was going in. And then the more progress I started making on it, there was always questions about this, questions about that. Can we do this? Can we do that? Oh, it wasn't the way I work I need freedom to do my thing. This exact situation is kind of why I only build for me. Very, very few people do I build models for. And, oh, wow. Um, I was already into this build probably 2 weeks, lots of fabrication work done, um, lots of thought and hunting parts, and I had a really good plan. And my plan kept getting, the way I took it, as being questioned, and I can't work that way. I'm I, I went out and found another one of the cars that I was building for this guy, and it costed me. It's a rare kit, and it's a pretty sought after kit around the community. And so when you see it, you guys are going to know I had to pay for this kit. I got this kit only to use the fresh parts that I had not altered in any way. I boxed everything that this person sent me back up in the box and sent everything back like it was a brand new kit. I hadn't messed with any of the stuff in the kit, and I'm going to pause here and I'll show you what I was working on. All right, and as you can see here, this kit had the rear end, the exhaust, everything molded to it. Originally, I was just altering the rear end to where it wouldn't look like I built it. And then when I came to the decision to just replace the body that I had did modifications on, I wasted some more time cutting the rear end out and cleaning up this chassis. Turns out I'm not going to use it anyway because it just ain't me. So, this is the 66 Marlin that I was working on that I have already altered in multiple ways. You can see I've shaved the chrome trim off of the roof that went all the way down to the rear. I shaved the trim off the tops of the sides. I did ground effects from wheel to wheel. Instead of the rocker panel chrome, I did the chin spoiler, and I have this really cool Mercedes V12 that is going in this car. It will have these 2017 Camaro wheels and tires, disc brakes, all of that. It does have the NASCAR chassis that I have had to stretch it a little in the front, do some cleanup work, building stuff for the rear suspension and lots of work already in this car. But, and of course, it's gotta have the cowl hood. But, guys, I'm just doing this video. I'm not calling any names on who this person was, but, oh, guys, be careful who you do work for. I hold no ill will against this person. I'm over it. I got myself into a situation, agreeing to do things, and it didn't work out, so I did what I thought was best and replaced the stuff that I had altered and made it all back like it was a factory kit and just sent everything back. It's the best way I knew to get out of the situation. He did offer one common kit that is available out there. Oh man, it just wasn't enough. I don't get high dollar for building for other people, but I don't do it for nothing either. I don't look at my work as anything better than anybody else. But if I'm going to put a month or two worth of work into a build for somebody else, I need to get something from it. I mean, point blank. Anyway, but and I'm still having neighbor issues that's not getting resolved. I had a little bit of work done on me that needed to be done decades ago. I finally got around to it, and I'm I'm better for it. Health wise, no doubts, but I've still got problems dealing with it. Um, I'm still cleaning up around my house and trying to clean up a dead tree that we cut down the other day, and I think I'm getting too old for a few things. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all dealing with me, putting up with me, and I really didn't want to do this video like this, but yeah, I just needed to get this stuff off my chest because I'm pretty sure this guy is probably out there talking about this situation to other folks, and I don't know if it could change other people's opinions of me on how I do things, but guys, this is why I build for me, nobody else. But guys, I appreciate y'all, and I always will. Stay positive, and until the next time, I'm going to get back to doing something productive.